I don't know about you, but I've never dated twins. But are two better than one? Stick around to find out more about multiple engine outboards on today's video. Hi, I'm Sean from Cove Lessons in Boating. And there aren't that many boats made that there really is a choice on the number of engines. You see lots of really big center consoles or day boats, particularly in saltwater southern environments where you have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 engines on a boat. And of course, when you get into larger boats, you need that power in order to get you to where you want to go out in the ocean. There are a few boats that you can choose with your boat manufacturer, 1 or 2 engines. And really, so we're going to talk about why you might choose one selection over the other. So what we're really talking about is boats that are in a 24 to 28 foot range, and they're typically outboard powered. And a boat manufacturer will give you the option of a single large horsepower engine or twin slightly smaller horsepower engines. So there are pros and cons to both. The one that we see here very often is a 26 foot center console, which you can get either twin 150 horsepowers on it or a single 300. Here are some of the differences. The single engine will be a less expensive boat to buy, maintain, and own. 2 engines are always more expensive than 1. You've got 2 sets of cables, you've got the mounting of 2 engines, you've got 2 lower units, 2 props, and of course then comes the cost of ownership. You've got 2 oil changes and 2 tune-ups and 2 lower unit lubricant changes. So everything else being equal, a dual engine boat is always going to be more expensive to own. The single outboard is going to be less overall weight. So a 300 horsepower, as an example, is going to weigh less than 2 150s. But there is something fun and something exciting about having twin engines. So we often see people want to have that, 2 outboards instead of 1 really big one. And the other thing to remember is, particularly when you could be a long way from shore, having 2 engines means there's some redundancy there. So if 1 engine breaks down or you impact 1 engine, you have that second engine to limp home with. If you're looking for strictly the most logical, cost-efficient way to buy a boat that's in that range, you go with the large single engine. It will be less hassle in the long run. But if you're worried about getting caught out away from shore in the ocean or on a big lake, or you want to have that ability to maneuver with twin engines, or you just want that fun factor of having 2 on the back of your boat, then you might want to go twins. Are you on the fence on whether you should go Yamaha or Mercury? Check out this new video here where we talk about the pros and cons of each. Thanks for joining us on today's Cove Lessons in Boating, and we'll see you out on the water.